Okay, good. Yes, had played on. That's correct. Did. What did you see? That's also correct. What did you see? What did you? What did you? That's correct. I thought. Gerson. I. This is just thought. What about the verb is? Do you know also you said thought? There's another blue word here. This. So Handi, be careful. There's another verb here. Also Zohri. Oh, Diko, I didn't know you were on your phone. I thought you were on your laptop. Okay, if you could type. If not, that's okay. Okay, that's correct. Very good. All right, that was very good. Oh, correct. So you realize, you notice that all the verbs must be in the past tense. Why must it be in the past tense? Because we talk about weekend. Weekend, the person meet here at work, for example. So let's say Monday. We usually ask this on Monday, right? Unless, well, this is between colleagues, friends at work. Then you ask, hi, good morning, how was your weekend? But we don't ask this on Wednesday or Thursday because that's too long ago, already passed. All right, so we can safely assume that this conversation took place on Monday. So how was your weekend? That past tense. In English, remember, 1 second ago, I dropped my pen. I'm going to pick up my pen. 1 second from now is future. 1 second ago, past tense. So here, how was your weekend? So this was yesterday. So all in the past tense. Very good. And also you notice that you remembered the past form of the verbs. Very good. Now, I just like to highlight this one. I think it was great. So sometimes we could also say, I think it was great. So this depends on when you thought about it. Okay, if for example you thought about it at that time when you finished the movie, you come out of the cinema and you said, I thought it was great. So we can also say, I think it was great. But if I thought I was great, I thought it was great, past tense. So you don't think it's great anymore. At that time, you thought it was great. But now that I think about it again, not so great. So I thought it was great. right? But if now you still think that the movie is very good, then you can also say, I think it's great. You could, right? And here in the conversation, actually, we are revising, we are learning to change the verbs into the past form. So I'm not saying that we always have to say, oh, I saw a movie, I thought it was great. Mm-mm. I saw a movie last weekend and I think it was great. You should see it too. All right? All right, now. Very good, Matt. Yes. So can you add more words for the irregular verbs? Can you think of any? Not from this exercise. Any irregular verbs? Very good, Tini. Swim, swam. Yep. Yes, very good. Eat, ate. Gerson also correct. Moko. Moko, you were here. I called your name, Harmoko. Oh, sorry, Virat Moko. I called your name.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can hear your voice last week.
No, no
I'm
worries.
sorry.
Okay. Thank you. No worry. No worry. Drink, drank. Yes, study, study. Does, well, study, studied. Is that an irregular or regular verb? And this is the opposite. Begin, began. Okay, only the present and past. Not the past participle yet. Present and past. Become, became, go, went, see, saw, drink, drank. Yes, very good. Study, studied. Actually, study is a regular verb. Now, the funny thing is, seesaw, that as one word. A seesaw is, you know, children can sit on each end and they play this in the park. That's a seesaw. One word. Yes, that's correct. Tell, told, yes, find, found, feed, fed, very good, grow, grew, feel, fell. Okay, all are correct. Very well, very well. Now, what is the rule for the past simple of regular verbs then? All the letters end in or regular verb. Yes, that's correct. And in D or ED. Very well. Except, well, you can just add D or ED, except study, marry, tidy. Then you have to change the Y into almost. Y into I plus IED. Why does it change? No, fly, cried, yes. Cry, cried. But fly is an irregular verb. Okay, fly is irregular. So the past form of fly is, it's an irregular verb. What is the past form of fly? Yes, that's very good, Tati. Flew. Yes, flew. That's correct. Okay, very good. Now, let's move to the next one. You are going to listen to a conversation between Bruce and Victor, about the weekend. Okay, I'm not going to let you read the transcript because You're too advanced for this level. Your English is good. So I'm going to play. Okay, however, I'm going to pause and at each one. I'm going to play twice, so don't worry if you miss anything. All right, now listen and write down the irregular words that you heard from the conversation. Okay, again, just number one here, listen, and instead of circling, you don't scratch the screen, all right, of your laptop or mobile. Instead of circling, write down, Andy is laughing, write down the irregular verbs that you heard. Are you ready? Number one, okay, only number one.
Lesson 18. Saturday and Sunday. Lesson 18, Listening 1.
Oh, hi Vic. How was your weekend?
Well, I came to the office on Saturday morning, but I had a great time after that.
What did you do?
Oh, it was non-stop. Tennis, pub, cinema.
Oh, what film did you see?
Go. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Sarah didn't think so. She thought it was awful. Anyway, we went to the pub afterwards and met Alison. And she gave me a birthday present for the first time.
Oh.
Why didn't you come with us? I told you about it.
No, I tried to phone you, but you weren't in. Karen came round for dinner.
Oh, how did it go?
Oh, a disaster. I made fish pie, but I left it in the oven too long. Didn't come out very well. Then we had a row and Karen left early. Not a very good evening.
Lesson 18.
Hold on. Did you have problem?
A lot
Well,
of problem.
What's that? Fast. Okay then. In that case, I'm going to show you the tape script. Hold on. Wait a minute. How do I screen share? Hold on. Don't know how to share this to the. Okay, I'm just going to share to the. I cannot drop this to the chat. So instead, I'm going to drop it to the WhatsApp group. Okay, I cannot drop it to here on the screen. On WhatsApp group. Yes, I will repeat it, Philly. Don't worry. But I've just sent. The difference is because the accent, they come from Irish, from Ireland. So the English is a bit different from the British English. It's Irish English. Ah, wait a minute. I could click file here. Hold on. Wait. I think I can drop to the chat here. Let me try. You see. Okay, let me try. There. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Cannot. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, I managed to send to this. So you can also click that. Okay. Andy, are you able to access the file? Mas Andy, are you able to access the file I sent here? Can you open it? Can you open the photo of the transcript? Andy, can you hear me?
Yes, Miss.
Can you open the transcript I sent in the chat?
I'm still trying.
Still trying. Okay, I have to add you into my WhatsApp. Hold on. And then send there. You gave me two numbers, but the correct number is the bottom one, right? It's missing one.
Missing one.
Mm. One, two, three. Okay. Let me. What did I do? Okay. Wait a minute. This is not. Okay, Handy. I sent to your WhatsApp personal chat. Have you received it?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, very good. Many of you have finished. Came, had, yep. Okay, very good. I could see you type there. Yep. Very good. Okay. Oh, good, good. Now, what I want you to do is to listen. Well, try to follow along. As I've said, it's maybe a little difficult because it is in Irish accent, but try to follow the conversation, all right? Oops. A little too much. Oops.
Thanks. And could I just take a phone number?
Oops, sorry.
Yes, it's 554-2888. Great. See you at 8:30, Mr. Lambeth.
Okay, now this one.
Lesson 18. Saturday and Sunday. Lesson 18, Listening 1.
Oh, hi Vic. How was your weekend?
Well, I came to the office on Saturday morning, but I had a great time after that.
What did you do?
Oh, it was non-stop. Tennis, pub, cinema.
What film did you see?
Go. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Sarah didn't think so. She thought it was awful. Anyway, we went to the pub afterwards and met Alison. And she gave me a birthday present for the first time.
oh.
Why didn't you come with us? I told you about it.
No, I tried to phone you, but you weren't in. Karen came round for dinner.
Oh, how did it go?
Oh, a disaster. I made fish pie, but I left it in the oven too long. Didn't come out very well. Then we had a row and Karen left early. Not a very good evening.
Lesson 8.
Especially Bruce, all right? That very strong Irish accent. Now, is there any word from the conversation you don't know the meaning or not familiar with? No? Okay, what about this? Then we had a row. What is a row? Is it a row of seats? Like column and row? Or what is it? What is a row? Yes, what is a row? A row with Karen. Nah, in this case, a row is not the row like in a column. Well, when you do your Excel with column and rows, all right? A row is a line of things, a line of people, or a line of animals. But that is a different meaning of row. Row, mentah is raw. Row, raw. Oh, all right, but the same like law. So I'm going to type here, raw versus row. Or another similarities, law of versus low. So a row is actually, well, there are many meanings in English, right? You can also say a verb to row your boat. But in this case, it's an argument. Oh, Philly got it. Okay, it's an argument, right? Or a fight. And usually very noisy. So with loud of shouting and raise your volume. Oh, but you did not. No, I didn't do that. That's a row. But if you just have an argument, no, I don't think it's correct. Oh, well, I believe that this would be beneficial. That's not a row. All right, that's a row is a loud or noisy argument. It's or like quarrel. Quarrel. All right. Let me type quarrel. Quarrel is a row, also a row, and also usually noisy. Okay, disagreement, fight, row is the same thing. Gaduh, not gaduh. Gaduh we can say noisy actually, but not a row. All right. Again, the pronunciation argument is row, but not cook, raw. Raw, not raw. Raw, raw. Not cook, raw. Okay, raw. R-A-W, raw. All right, now let's continue then. Boisterous, yes, boisterous is loud, all right, but not the fight, not the argument. Dissenting opinion. Well, this is kind of funny. Okay, dissenting, yes, dissenting. You don't have agreement. You have opposite opinions. Yes, you could say that dissenting argument is not the line of cards. Okay, line of cards, again, a row. You can mention the row or the line and column, but can be a row of people, row of books, row of animals, row of cats. A row can be of anything. Right, so if you have no more questions, or you've already found the irregular verbs in the past form, and also, well, we discussed about row, right? We discussed row. Now, what I want you to do is to try not to look at the transcript that I sent you. Try to answer this based on your memory. All right, based on the memory. Number one, true or false? Anyone? Number one, true or false? Pixel film. Yep.
True.
True. Okay. Number two, he loved it. Number two is also true.
True.
His girlfriend, number three, Sarah, thought it was good too. Three false. Okay. Oh, yes. Please type F. T for true. Number four, they went dancing. Number four, true or false? False. Where did they go if it's not dancing? They went to the pub after the cinema. They went to the cinema and then they went to the pub. Okay, so definitely not dancing. Number five, he gave Allison a birthday party. A birthday present, sorry. He gave Allison, number five. True, false, true, false, true. Oh. He gave Allison a birthday present, or Allison gave him a birthday present? Okay, number six now. Vic phoned Bruce. False. Okay, Mimi, what is the correct one? They called Bruce. Who called Bruce? Vic called Bruce, or Bruce called Vic? Okay, number six is false. Should be Bruce phoned Vic. But honestly, the picture here is a bit misleading, isn't it? Because here they are talking face to face in the office. Okay, anyway, Bruce phoned Vic. Number seven. Seven, true. Chris had dinner with Karen? Yep. Number 8, she cooked. False. Bruce cooked. Okay. She cooked last week, right? Number 9. Number 9 is false. Why is it false? Yes. He said that, oh, not a very good one. Okay. Let me scroll up a bit. Somebody has a question which I haven't answered yet. Someone asked about something afterwards about the row. Where is that? Hold on. Wow. Lot of chat. Somebody has a question, but I forgot who. Oh, okay, I got it now. Adesiska. It's afterwards the same with then. Yes. Then actually means later, Ade. Right? But afterwards mean after you do this and then you do it after. So if they are exactly the same, they're not. They're not exactly the same, but similar. Afterwards, sesudah itu. Later is kemudian. So if you do one, A, and afterward you have to do B, then this one after another. But later could be later in the afternoon, could be later in the evening. All right, so not exactly the same. Okay, any other question? No? Oh, most welcome. Didn't come out very well. That's correct. Did not come out very well. It was a disaster. Not good at all. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. This is, well, I know you've studied a participle, okay, but let's just revise for a little bit. If we say in the negative form, instead of saying I went, but now we put into the negative, I didn't go. I went, I didn't go. Or she went, she didn't go. She saw, she didn't see. We wanted to come and we make it into negative, we didn't want to come. All right, so here you could see all the personal pronouns. These are called personal pronouns. Regardless whether it's the first person or second person, I is the first person. You is the second person. He, she, it, we call third person. Third person. Okay, so in the past form, regardless of whether it's the first, second, or third person, the auxiliary verb remain the same. Unlike do and does in the present simple, do, does, but in past simple, all used didn't. Question, it's easy, right? So we transpose the position, the auxiliary verb first, did, and then the personal pronoun, and the infinitive. The same with the negative. After the auxiliary verbs, we must put infinitive. Right? Now, of course, the answer could be yes or no. And when we answered, we don't have to say, yes, I went to the cinema. Say, yes, I did. Did you see it? No, I didn't. Unless you want to emphasize. Where did you go? Did you go to the cinema? Yes, I did. Did you really go to the cinema? Oh, you're lying. No, I did. I went to the cinema. So this is just to emphasize. But in a normal conversation, we just say, yes, I did. No, I didn't. All right. Now, question so far here. No question, right? Because, well, you've studied that. I'm going to skip the scoring in a game of tennis. Yeah. All right. Just for your information, but I'm not going to ask you to practice this. So instead, I'm going to let you complete this exercise. Right now, Sarah and Karen, try to put in the words in the blank. And I'm going to play the recording afterwards. Just predict first, okay? You don't need to type in the chat yet. Just predict. Try to think what words could go into the blank. I'm going to play the recording to you. Okay, after you predicted, let me ask a question. So did the story have a happy ending? A sad ending. What happened, Anwar? What do you think happened? Made. Who made what? Oh, you type for number 5. Well, actually, Moko, yes, they had a row. Who is they, Moko? You said they had a row. Did Vicky and Sarah, sorry, did Karen and Sarah had a row? Uh-huh. That's a good one. Not Karen and Sarah. Okay, so you get a picture now. Now I'm going to let you listen and check whether your predictions were correct. Okay, check. And if you predicted incorrectly, you can write down the correct words.
18. Listening 2. Part 1.
Hi there, Sarah. Oh, hi. How was your weekend? How was the romantic dinner with Bruce?
It wasn't a great success. I went round to his place and he made dinner for me, but it was horrible. And then we had a row. In the end, I left at about 9:30.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well. What about you? What did you do?
Okay, if you notice, I'm going to just let this until it's end before I repeat, okay?
2.
I went to the pictures with Vic. We saw a film called Goal. Oh, I don't recommend it. Vic really liked it, but I thought it was terrible.
Did you see Alison?
Yeah, we met her in the pub, and she gave Vic a CD for his birthday. So he was very pleased. Pity you weren't there.
You can say that again.
Did you get it? Well, the pronunciation of row, sometimes people say British especially like to say row. All right, the same like to win, past tense won. Do you remember? I'm going to type in the chat. Hold on, where is the chat? Win, past tense won. British say one, like number one, but Americans say won. Okay, win one, but British say win one. So similar with row, some people pronounce it row, some people pronounce it row. And the girls here say row, but the man said row, but they both are correct, depending on where they come from. If they come from Manchester and oh, I forgot, Manchester in Liverpool, I think they say row. All right. Okay, let me play this again.
What film did you see?
Go. Go. It was brilliant.
Oh, Karen came round for dinner.
Oh,
Then we had a row and Karen left early. Lesson 18. Listening 2. Part 1.
Hi there, Sarah.
Oh, hi. How was your weekend? How was the romantic dinner with Bruce?
It wasn't a great success. I went round to his place and he made dinner for me, but it was horrible. And then we had a row. In the end, I left at about 9:30.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well. What about you? What did you do?
Part 2.
I went to the pictures with Vic. We saw a film called Goal. Oh, I don't recommend it. Vic really liked it, but I thought it was terrible.
Did you see Alison?
Yeah, we met her in the pub, and she gave Vic a CD for his birthday. So he was very pleased. Pity you weren't there.
You can say that again.
Lesson 18.
You get it? Did you want me to repeat? Number one, are you all okay? Do you need me to repeat?
Once again, Miss.
Okay, sure.
Oh, hi. How was your weekend? How was the romantic dinner with Bruce?
It wasn't a great success. I went round to his place and he made dinner for me, but it was horrible. And then we had a row. In the end, I left at about 9:30.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well. What about you? What did you do?
Part 2.
I went to the pictures with Vic. We saw a film called Goal. Oh, I don't recommend it. Vic really liked it, but I thought it was terrible.
Did you see Alison?
Yeah, we met her in the pub, and she gave Vic a CD for his birthday. So he was very pleased. Pity you weren't there.
You can say that again.
Lesson 18.
Okay. So here, let me check now. The pictures here, I went here to the pictures. The pictures, British say the pictures, but Americans say the cinema. And then a film in British English, but in American English is a movie. All right, so just to let you know. Okay, let me check. Number one, be careful. That's the apostrophe and then T. So this is, oh, sorry, that's number 3. Oh, my bad. Sorry, okay, wasn't very good, was correct. She made dinner, but it was horrible and we had a row. In the end, very good. 14, 11 went. So number 13 blank. Anyone? Number 13? So from number 1 to 10, you did correctly. Yes, 1 to 10 are correct. Number 13. I noticed that Laris and Ade, you type in past simple, past, and then 13 present. Also Ade, past, past, present, and then past, present. So number 13 must be in the present or past tense. Number 13. It almost be in the past tense. Yes. So number 13, light. Yep, Laris, you typed that correctly. Number 14, but number 14 now. But I thought, yep. No, not told. Well, be careful, Dina, with your spelling. Yep, Leah also correct. Eki correct. Number 17, be careful, Eki. The past, well, the, okay, who is it? See, number 17, not yet. We're still in number 17. Yes. Now just remember, auxiliary verb or helping verb. I think I mentioned this to you. Did I mention this to you or to the other class? I'm sorry. Auxiliary verb and infinitive. Are good friends. What does it mean? They're friends. The auxiliary verb is with the past form. Auxiliary verbs and infinitive verbs are friends. So it means that when you use an infinitive, when you use an auxiliary, you must use an infinitive. So number 9, for example, what did you do? What did and do? Do is the infinitive. Okay. And same with number 16. Did you see Allison? So we cannot say, did you saw 17? Did you see? Why? Because 16 is the auxiliary verb. 16 auxiliary verb, so 17 must be infinitive. Next, number 18. Yes, we met. He gave. Okay, that's correct. So he, number 20, so he, number 20? Yes, he was very pleased. Pity you weren't there. Number 21? Okay, that's correct. So here, please with something, not please in the infinitive, but please. So to be with please, okay? Please as an adjective means glad. Glad is also an adjective. Example, I'm pleased you have finished your homework. I'm glad you have finished your homework. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. The same thing. All right. Pity you weren't there. Well, too bad. American would also say, too bad you weren't there. Too bad. The same thing, right? Pity. Now, what about the last sentence? You can say that again. What does it mean? Anyone? Can say that again. Very good, Sham. It means that, well, it's, I agree with you. Okay, I totally agree with you. That's the meaning of, you can say that again. So if anyone say to you, you can say that again. Don't repeat. I said you, it's a pity you weren't there. And then the person say again, you can say that again. I said it's a pity. Well, don't, okay? Yes, I do agree. I totally agree. Not to ask for a repeat. No. So do not repeat. When someone say, you can say that again. If you want the person to repeat what they said, then you can say, can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Or I'm sorry, can you tell me again? Okay, can you repeat it? Can you repeat it? No, not angry. I was, oh well, I was joking when I raised my voice. Okay, no, not annoyed. I said, if somebody said to you, you can say that again. Do not repeat, because if you repeat, the person would again say, you can say that again. I agree with you. And then you repeat again. So that's not going to end well. Not annoyed at all, Laris. You can say that again, just a statement saying that I agree with you. Okay, I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Not in, also added, not enough. You can say that again, simply mean I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. That's the meaning of, you can say that again. All right. Okay. Any other question on this? Question? Okay, good. Here, there are three regular verbs: opened, finished, started. How do you pronounce the ed in the regular verbs? Any guess? Okay, you're going to listen to this, okay? Oops.
Listening 3.
Opened. Finished. Started.
The ending sound. Okay, the ending sound. Again, I'm going to play back.
A film called Gold. Oh, I don't recommend it. Vic really liked it, but I opened. So he was very pleased. Pity you weren't there.
You can say that again.
Lesson 18. Listening 3.
Opened. Finished. Started.
Lesson 19.
Started is easy, right? It's pronounced with id. Id. So I'm going to type. Okay, group chat. Where's my group chat? Why is it like this? So the sound, the slash sound is, oh, I don't have this icon. Wait a minute, where's that symbol? Okay, anyway, I type this pronunciation. Opened, finished, started. But I'm sorry for the last one. If you look at in the dictionary, the letter I does not have a dot on the top, but I cannot find the symbol on my laptop here, so I had to type it with a dot. All right, so or maybe I could type with an L. No, cannot. All right, so open, yes. So the t and the d sound, all right, if you produce the d sound. If you touch your jugular here, jugular or Adam's apple, you could feel the strong vibration, right? Vibrate when you say the d sound. The t sound is for what the consonant silent sound, we call it silent consonant, right? Silent consonant. Then if we touch our jugular, it vibrates, but not as strong as when you pronounce the d sound. Okay, I'm going to play the recording one more time, and I could also repeat the pronunciation for you. Because the recording, I cannot move back just a little bit. Okay, let's try.
Opened. Finished. Started.
Again, I want you to pay attention to the ending only. Okay, let me play back again to the ending.
Started.
Huh? Sorry, that's too much. It's quite difficult to play just for a short audio.
Opened. Finished. Started.
Again.
Opened. finished. Started.
So the first one, opened. And touch here when you pronounce it. Opened. It vibrates strongly. Finished. Started. Now, sometimes when we practice, it might be difficult, but try to exaggerate it a little bit. Okay, for example, when you say opened, opened, and then before you produce the last sound, you stop yourself, opened. I know that's funny, but that's how we pronounce it. Okay, finished, finished, finished. And before you produce the last sound of the finished, finished. Started, I'm not going to practice this drill with you. It's very easy to do. Started, studied, decided, and so on, right? Again, opened, opened. If I exaggerate, I add the. Okay, listen, opened, opened. And now I stop before, opened. Can you still hear that sound at the end? Opened, finished, finished. Okay. In English, pronunciations are important because if you pronounce incorrectly, they might think that you mean the present time, present tense or present time, when you actually meant, no, not today, yesterday. So when you say, yes, I finished. So it doesn't have to be when you still work. No, I finished. It's already clear. Okay, that's correct. Now, what about these words? Try to pronounce well to yourself, okay? You don't have to unmute your microphone. Just try to pronounce them and put into the correct groups, whether they are in group 1, group 2, or group 3. All right, you can repeat several times for 3 minutes, put the words into the correct groups. Any more? While Dini said most interesting. Let's see. Almost. Not going to tell you yet whether it's correct or incorrect. Oh yes, it is very easy, isn't it? Decided, needed, wanted, all correct. The difficult one are the rest of the words. Almost, almost. Okay, interesting. Anyone? Any before I give you the answer? Oops. Almost. Okay, I'll give you the answer then. All right. Or do you still want to try finding B? Okay, now the group 3 is easy. Any words that end, I'm typing, that end in either T or D, that's for group 3. So start end with T, right? And in T, so started. Decide. Well, in English, we don't pronounce the E, so we don't say decide, but decide. Decide ends in D. So words that end in T or D, then we put into group 3. Right, so another word, let's say study. Well, this is a bit, what's that? An exception actually. So study, well, the letter D in the alphabet is pronounced D, like D, right? So study, the sound is the same like D. So study, although it ends in Y, it falls into the third category. Right? Tidy, the same, tidy. Then it's fall into third category. More example, prompt. To give a prompt means to give clue. So prompt, past tense, prompted. Studied, yes, I did. Thank you. Very good. Prompted. What else? Skid. Okay, skidded. Right? And in T or D. That's the third group. I'm going now to go to the second group first. Second group, words. I put number, sorry, I forgot to put the number for number 3. So number 2, words that end in S, T, F, K, sh, and okay, I don't know how to, okay, that's, I type this. SPFK, sh, sh, like sh, finish, sh, 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 finished. Ch is like watch. Watch in and in the ch sound. Watch, watch, watch. Another maybe smash, smash the ball, smash the glass. So smashed also falls into group 3. Miss, and in S, stop. Oh, that's there. Walk, and in K. So I'm going to put this into the order. So I'm sniff, what else? Oh, wash, match. Okay, these are some examples of the words that end in S, T, F, K, sh, ch. So when we pronounce them, we have to pronounce with the T sound. Missed, stopped, sniffed, washed, matched. And the rest of the consonant sound now, I would say, but I'll still write consonant that ends the rest of the consonant, right? Falls into group 1. So how do we test this? Well, easy. For example, the word from the ABC, if we say the A is a vowel, it does not include here. Okay, we only are concerned with consonants. A, B. Okay, words end in B. For example, bomb. Bomb. And remember, bomb, we don't pronounce the B actually, bomb. So that's fall into the M. Okay, not B, M. And M is the rest of the consonant. All right. And then the word, wait a minute, not B, bob. To bob, to bob means to go up and down, actually, right? To bob. So bob, bobbed. A, B, C, C. We don't have C in English because C is considered as a K. Well, it tic tac toe is a K, right? Not CH, but C. C, D. D falls into third category. A, B, C, D, E. E is a vowel, out. A, B, C, D, E, F. F is group 2. So not group 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G, we're talking about not the beginning. Remember the ending. So for example, hug. Hug. So the pronunciation not hug, but hug. Hugged. Right? G, H, H, and the N is a silent H. For example, the word blah, blah, blah. We don't pronounce in English blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's a silent H. So not considered. H-I is a vowel. J, now be careful. There is no J ending, but there is the Z, Z ending. For example, the word judge. To judge, a judge is a verb and a noun. Okay, so the word judge as a verb, judged. Judged. Right, so the rest of the consonant, you can say kill. What else? Jump. Oh, wait a minute. Jump is, sorry, jam. Jam, not jump. Jump falls into second category. Home. Oh, what else? J, play, A, Y, okay, play. Axe. To axe mean to cut down with an axe. British say axe without E and American axe with E. Then buzz with the Z, buzzing sound. I forgot to put the D. And the words such as survived, survived, with the sound. Borrowed, BW, okay, borrowed. N, pint. O is a vowel, OP, group 2, key or Q. Well, in English, the sound of key or Q in the end, there's no Q in the end. Well, it's a K actually, right? So K, group 2, Q, R. Okay, R means sword, becomes sword. R, S, S group 2, ST group T, ST, U is a vowel, V. Okay, I got all. There. J, K is group 2. Now, all right, so the rest of the consonant sounds falls into the first category. The words that end in S, P, F, K, sh, ch, ends in the second category. And the words end in T or D is in the third category. It's a bit difficult now to practice, but we can try, okay? And so here, stop. Of course, this is in the second category. Work, also in the second category. And then travel, well, sorry, second category, anything else? Okay, only 2. And so stop and worked. First category, showed, lived, and traveled. So N in L, in W, W, and V. Right? The rest wanted and decided falls into the third category. So how do you practice this? Well, you can keep playing. Well, there's also link, okay, the silent sound. So I would give you the audio to practice. So instead, let us just complete this part. Try to, yeah, sorry, what's that? Sorry? Somebody is talking. No, no question? All right then, if you have no question, let's see. We can use the past simple with last and ago. So we can see last week or last month. Or you can say 5 minutes ago, 2 days ago. Now, if you have already used last, do not use ago. Only use one. Choose one. All right, just choose one. So here, let's try to fill in with last or ago. Next week, I'm going to give you a practice on the conversation also taken from this lesson today. Okay, meanwhile, you can also learn to practice your pronunciation for the past form. Very good. Junaidi, Zohri, Junaidi, Mimi, and Sham, correct? Yes. Okay, number 2. Okay, correct. Gerson, Dewi, Dani, Dini, yep. Dini, really? Last year? No. Women, 2 years without shopping? Really? Can you? Number 3. I went out to dinner last night. Okay, Danny. Last month. Okay, went to shopping 2 days ago. Okay, well, that's an honest answer. 2 hours ago. Dinner. Did you mean lunch, Dini? Last night? Okay, who did you go with? 3 days ago. Okay, that's correct. Last year, 1 day. 1 day, be careful, Gerson, with your spelling. 1 day is singular, so only day. 2 days. 1 day, 2 days. Dini, December 2019, all right. Okay. Number 3, I went out to dinner last night. Okay, that's correct because of COVID, of course, of the pandemic. Okay, last night. Number 4. Yes, sir. It's a secret. Don't ask Billy. 14 hours ago. Well, that's too long, Handy. So instead of saying 14 hours ago, you can just say last night. Last night, instead of, wait a minute, no, not 14, 13 and a half. All right, I started learning English last month. No, you started learning English long time ago, but we started this conversation lesson this month. Is it last month? Oh, okay, last month. There was an election in my country. Oh, are you familiar with this election? Number 5. When was the election? Why, when we talk about election, mean the general election, not the, the for president or for prime minister. So there was an election in my country 3 years ago, right? 2019. Oh my goodness, 2019. Now it's only 2020. Well, last year then. I bought a new CD. Did you ever buy a CD? Or did you copy, pirate copy? I know, Sham, years ago. Okay, 1 week ago, 2 months ago, last year, 2 weeks ago. A year ago, yeah, that's also correct. So either you say a year ago or last year. Yep. Correct. I bought a new CD last year, bought a new CD last year. Tati and Dewi, did you go together? Did you go and buy the CD together?
No, miss.
Just kidding, because both of you wrote exactly the same. Laris, I bought a new CD a very long time ago. So we don't say much, but a very long time ago. All right. Okay, so all I could see, all correct, as long as you don't put a go and last together. That's fatal. Adesiska last year without the S. Last year, not last year's. What is that? Regional election, okay. Days ago, correct. A long time ago, sorry. Yes, sir, I know. You took the pirate copy, downloaded from the internet. Handy different places. Okay. No. You don't need to apologize. I was just correcting the mistake. Okay, I'm glad to see, I'm pleased to see that nobody of you wrote last and ago together in one sentence. Okay, because that's fatal. Okay, now, please try to use this because we don't have much time to drill the pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation drilling take a long time. Could be at least 15-20 minutes to drill, especially with a big class. So what I would like you to do, instead of we spend 15-20 minutes in class for drilling the pronunciation, please help you, okay? Go to the YouTube and I will also give the link and then you can practice this drilling. However, after you practice, next week, we are going to have a conversation. All right, we practice a conversation and please use the words here or in the previous exercise, in the previous page with the past form. So you should be able. Now, usually when we practice conversation, the practice is for fluency. As long as you can pronounce correctly, I'm fine. But now for next week, the focus is on accuracy. So you must be accurate in the pronunciation. All right, accurate pronunciation or accuracy. Agree? Yep. Okay, then if you agree, I'm going to end this session unless you have any question for me. Anyone? Any question? No? Okay, some of you in the West Indonesia time might be Starving, not just hungry, starving. All right, then, if you have no question, I'm going to bid you goodbye. Thank you, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Mira and everyone.
Thank you,
Miss.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Goodbye.
welcome.
See
You're
you.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Yes.
See you
See
next week.
you next week.
See you next week.
See you
Yes.
next week.
See you.
Di hadapan Wasam ada ketua PPS. Jangkat matron si ini, si ketua. Ketua tidak usah. Ini kapan sekali dengan daftar bayar dan transfer kah? Saya. Iya. Kenapa udah? Oh, itu bisa dikit. Iya, sudah. Sembilan. 40 kali 34 kali 42 1 juta. Kalau sekretariat boleh kasih makan. Anggota boleh Pak.